Let me start with something most men never hear, but need to. Many women enjoy intimacy less than their partner believes they do. Not because attraction is missing, not because chemistry is gone, and definitely not because you're incapable, but because most men are unknowingly focused on performance instead of experience. And the difference between those two changes everything. I've spent years studying intimacy psychology and working with couples who thought something was wrong in their relationship, when in reality, they were simply repeating the same invisible mistakes. Today, we're going to talk honestly about why pleasure often becomes uneven and how to fix it in ways that build deeper connection, stronger confidence, and far more satisfying experiences for both of you. Stay with me because one shift I'll explain later completely changes how intimacy feels. Pleasure is not automatic, it is responsive. Male arousal is typically fast and direct. Female arousal is contextual and gradual. That means emotional safety, pacing, attention, and presence influence physical sensation far more than most men realize. When intimacy becomes goal-focused, finishing, performing, proving yourself, attention narrows. And when attention narrows, connection drops. The moment connection drops, enjoyment drops. Not instantly, but subtly. And subtle disconnection is the real reason satisfaction declines over time. Here's the paradox. The more a man tries to perform well, the less enjoyable the experience often becomes for his partner. Why? Because performance mode activates evaluation. You start monitoring yourself. Am I doing this right? Is this working? Am I lasting long enough? Your brain shifts into analysis instead of awareness. Your nervous system moves into mild stress mode, and partners feel that shift immediately, even if nothing is said out loud. Pleasure thrives in relaxation, not pressure. Connection thrives in presence, not performance. This is why confidence isn't about technique. It's about emotional steadiness. Let's remove a major myth. Pleasure is rarely determined by complexity or athletic ability. What consistently predicts satisfaction is responsiveness. That means adjusting pace naturally, paying attention to reactions, slowing down instead of escalating automatically, staying emotionally engaged. Most men increase intensity when unsure. Experienced lovers do the opposite. They slow down. Slower movement increases awareness. Awareness increases synchronization. Synchronization increases pleasure. It's physiology, not opinion. Here's something important. Many partners stop communicating honestly because they don't want to hurt feelings. So instead of correcting the experience, they adapt silently. Over time, this creates a gap between what is happening and what is actually enjoyable. The fix is surprisingly simple. Ask, not during pressure moments, but afterward. Questions like, what feels best for you? What should we do more slowly? What do you enjoy the most? Curiosity builds safety. Safety builds openness. Openness builds better intimacy. If this already changed how you're thinking about intimacy, type aware in the comments, because awareness is the first step toward real confidence. And if you want honest, science-backed conversations about confidence, connection, and performance, subscribe now. This channel exists to teach what most men were never taught. Before we continue, a quick reminder. This video and channel are for educational purposes only and do not provide medical advice. Always consult a qualified professional for medical concerns or persistent health issues. Now, let's go deeper because this next part is where most transformations happen. Pleasure depends heavily on the nervous system. When someone feels rushed, evaluated, or disconnected, the body subtly shifts towards stress response. Blood flow changes, muscle tension increases, sensitivity decreases. Relaxation restores responsiveness. That's why emotional tone matters as much as physical action. The goal isn't intensity, the goal is comfort combined with anticipation. When someone feels safe enough to relax completely, sensation increases naturally, no tricks required. Modern habits train speed, fast stimulation, fast results, fast endings. But sustained pleasure requires pacing variation. Think of intimacy like music. If everything is loud, nothing feels intense. Contrast creates sensation. Slow moments make strong moments meaningful. Pauses build anticipation, and anticipation amplifies experience. One of the simplest improvements any man can make is this: move slower than feels natural at first, then slow down again. You'll notice reactions change almost immediately. Here's something rarely discussed. People remember how they felt emotionally far more than what physically happened. Feeling desired, feeling seen, feeling prioritized. Those experiences create lasting satisfaction. Presence communicates desire more powerfully than technique ever will. Eye contact, listening, responding naturally. These signals tell your partner, "I'm here with you, not trying to impress you." And that removes pressure for both people. Real confidence comes from attentiveness, not dominance. It's calm energy, unrushed behavior, comfort with silence and closeness. When you stop chasing validation and start creating experience, confidence becomes visible without effort, and partners feel it instantly. That's when intimacy stops feeling like performance and starts feeling shared. Here's a simple framework. Step 1, slow the beginning, no rushing transitions. Step 2, match breathing rhythm for a few moments. Step 3, pay attention to reactions instead of assumptions. Step 4, ask one honest question afterward. That alone will improve connection more than learning 10 new techniques. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need advanced skills. You don't need constant intensity. You need awareness, patience, and presence. Pleasure grows when pressure disappears, and when both partners feel relaxed and understood, satisfaction becomes mutual, not accidental. If this video helped you understand intimacy differently, share it with someone who needs to hear this conversation, because most men are trying harder when what actually works is understanding deeper. Drop a comment and tell me the biggest insight you learned today. I read every single one. And if you want to build real confidence, stronger connection, and better experiences backed by psychology and science, subscribe and turn on notifications. New videos every week. Remember this: the goal isn't to impress your partner. The goal is to make them feel understood. And when someone feels understood, enjoyment follows naturally. I'll see you in the next video.